Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Lilly Loves Tarot. I do appreciate you. This is love messages for the sign of Taurus. Today, we are taking a look at the love messages for the sign of Taurus. Please check your placements, your sun, your moon, and your rising signs, for this is a general reading. If the messages do not resonate, no worries. There are over 300 videos for you to check out. So there are no worries. I'm sure you will find a message there. All right. So my lovelies, without further ado, let's begin. You will know immediately if this message resonates with you. All right. And remember, the energies could be vice versa. The first energies that I am pulling is the Seven of Swords. This reading starts off about a message of deception. Okay, so this is about a breakup. Okay, the Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Three of Swords, the Queen of Rods, and the Emperor. So this is a message about a breakup in reference to a relationship that went wrong. Okay, something here ended. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Death card. Okay, so you are no longer with this person. There are very hurt and bitter feelings here. Either you ended the connection or they ended the connection. Take it however it resonates. But I feel like whoever did this did it in an energy of power. Okay, they wanted to obtain power over the other person. You are being represented, Taurus, as the Queen of Pentacles. The person, okay, that you were involved with is being represented in the reading as the Knight of Swords. This person's energy is one I feel of fleeting. This is somebody who I feel their energy is very inconsistent because they're not representing a king, they're representing a knight. So their energy is not matched to yours. Okay? Knights don't build. Knights are not consistent. So I feel like this person came in very quickly, but they left very quickly. This is somebody I feel who really enjoyed the chase. But there was a lot of inconsistent energies here. You were in conflict with this person with the Five of Wands. And with the Page of Wands, I feel that they kept making promises that they could not keep. And there was differences in belief systems. You, the Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy. You were trying to build and grow with this person because your energy is representative of the Empress. So I feel for whoever this message is for with the Hierophant, you could have been living with this person. You were trying to probably marry this person. You were thinking about marriage. For some of you, you could have been married to this person. But you were trying to build and grow. You were trying to set a foundation. But there was loss here with the Five of Cups. There was great disappointment. There was great frustration. And something here changed with the Wheel of Fortune. There was great loss and great regret. Because of deception. So I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody here did not meet up to the expectation. A cup was offered. Promises were made. But the promise was never delivered. And I feel that this Knight of Swords just never delivered. I feel like this person ran, okay? They ran away from you. They ran away from the commitment. And they told you consistently what you wanted to hear. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You made a lot of investment into this person. I feel like this connection was never balanced. I feel like somebody kept giving and giving and giving. While the other person laid back in the cut. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Something here took a left-hand turn. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is crossing with the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. You did not get your wish here, Taurus. Your dreams did not come true with this Knight of Swords. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you could have been engaged to this person, or that was the goal, okay? The promise. But the Hierophant is here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like with the Lovers here and the Knight of Pentacles, there was a choice here. This person did not take action. They did not take action. This relationship came to a halt. And I feel like, Taurus, you were trying to build with this person. So I want to clarify the Lovers. I feel like this person had another option besides you. Spirit, clarify the Lovers. Spirit, clarify the Lovers. I feel like this person decided to not move things forward with you. Spirit, clarify the Lovers. Spirit, clarify the Lovers. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. They withdrew. And I feel like they withdrew because they were entertaining other people. Yeah, they were entertaining other cops. This person withdrew emotionally here. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups. I feel like this person turned the cup down. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Swords, they block any further movement. We have the Two of Swords here and the Hangman. They went silent. This person could have ghosted you. Yeah, I feel like this person went silent. Another message that I'm pulling, Taurus, is that the reason I feel like this person went dark on you, they could have ghosted you, they could have ran from the connection, was because I'm also pulling, and I don't know who this message is for, because when I pull the Lovers here, the Lovers is also an energy of somebody having another choice, okay? And I feel like, I don't know who this message is for, and some of you may not have known this, but this person had another option. And I feel like they were dealing with an ex, okay? Someone from their past with the Six of Cups, okay? Because what I am also pulling in the energies is that not only was this connection not balanced, but that the person that I feel that you were dealing with, they knew, okay? They pretty much knew that they were still, they still had feelings for somebody else. And they were not being honest with themselves. That's why the Seven of Swords is the first card out in your reading. It's like self-deception and being in denial, not being honest with themselves. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with someone else, right? It's self-deceit, right? I'm not operating in my own truth. I'm still holding feelings for another person. So if I'm still holding feelings for another person, how can I give you anything? How can I be honest and fruitful with you if I'm still holding a candle and a flame for somebody else? So even though this air sign fled the scene, okay, how was I going to be able to have a relationship in a lie? Right? Because whatever starts in a lie ends in a lie. Whatever starts in a lie, it ends in a lie. So I feel like somebody here had one foot in and one foot out. We have the Ten of Swords. There was heartbreak here. There was deception. There was betrayal. The Eight of Cups, somebody here walked away because somebody here was not committed, right? And they weren't committed because they were still in love with somebody else. So Taurus, you moved on. We have the card of emotional loss. You thought this person was your soulmate, and you thought they were going to be part of your destiny. But the relationship was not built on a firm foundation. So for a lot of you, you ended up suffering in silence. This person emotionally withdrew. Okay? And you were forced to move on. But what you're finding out now is that your reward is choosing to now love yourself, standing your ground, understanding that loving somebody that is not loving you is not love at all. Because what do you really have? What are you really getting out of it? The hidden truth here from your person, from this Knight of Swords, what they really want to tell you is, we both know I am not the one for you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. They know that they could not give you what you deserved. They know that they were not the ones that could love you the way that you deserve to be loved, because they did not have the capacity to give you what you needed. And that's why in the hidden truth we have these messages here. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Sometimes when we don't get the love that we want from someone, it doesn't mean that we won't get the love that we deserve. We may just get it from somebody else. So, Taurus, with that being said, you will heal. You will move on. You will get the love that you seek. But just understand that sometimes our story has a different meaning and has a different ending. But it doesn't mean that it's a denial. Sometimes people come into our lives and we just don't get what we expected. Sometimes we're going to get something different. Sometimes it's a lesson. Sometimes it's a rejection. Sometimes it's something for our own good. We may not look at it that way, but what we have to understand is sometimes we will never be the right person for the wrong person. So I hope that this message reaches the right person. I hope that this is a message for someone, because the worst thing that can happen is that we end up in the wrong relationship where it causes more suffering and more confusion. And please understand that love does not hurt. It doesn't. And understand that we all deserve to be happy. We deserve to have a good sleep at night. We deserve to have a good life. So, my lovelies, continue living, loving, and learning. and always blessings to all of you. And until next time, my lovelies, take care.